Good evening, Commanders Nation. I didn't want to make this video. I'm going to be straightforward. I did not want to make this video, especially after the first tweet that came out from Donald J. Trump. A second tweet just came out. And John Kine reported this. I mean, he posted it, saying that Trump threatened to block the move to D.C. if we did not change the name back to the Redskins. As soon as I saw that, I figured, you know what? This channel has no reputation. I have nothing to lose. There is no moral standard to uphold here. I think it's time I say what I got to say, because I have a lot of thoughts on this. Before I continue, I know this could be very dividing. I know this could be very, politics, what the fuck about politics? What the fuck? Politics and sports don't mix. It never mixes. But some people like to, the urban, yeah. Exactly. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You know what? The urban Gatsai, yeah, I completely agree. But here's the thing, though. Let's go in chronological order. But I want to state this, though, because I might go off the rails. I'm on 2 hours of sleep. I might go off the rails. And I can't delete this because it's live. But I'm going to say this. The Redskins legacy, obviously to a group of our fan base, it means a lot to them. They grew up in the heydays of the 80s, 90s, when we were the shit in the league. This name is sentimental to them. And I completely understand why, obviously, that they're coming from the name back, I completely understand that. And which is why with the new throwback jerseys, sorry, I'm gonna put the chat here real quick because it's kind of distracting me. I'm gonna put it back though. With the throwback jerseys that's happening this year, the alternate jerseys, and it's showing like some resemblance, and not resemblance, but like appreciating our past. Because I'm in the belief, or I'm in the camp where I'm just like, we gotta meet in the middle. We're moving forward with the Commanders, but let's not forget the Redskins who built. This was the foundation. Let's try to incorporate and meet in the middle. And I think what Josh Harris is doing now, Bethesda kid, he grew up with the Redskins. He grew up in RFK. He understands how much it means to him. So kudos to them. And I'm not one to, never going to bash the Redskins legacy. I'm very proud of it. Even though I'm only 31. I am. I go on YouTube and watch all these dudes who made this team great until freaking Dan Snyder bought this team and fucked it all up. But now we're back. So that's my stance with this. I don't like these fucking 16, 17-year-old new Commanders fans who are joining the fan base now after watching Jaden Daniels play, and they're just like, oh, fuck the Redskins, fuck the Redskins. Motherfucker, learn your history. Learn your history, and then come back here. I'm 31, and I'm still trying to do my best to learn my history. So, but with that being said, what I don't like is people, and I'm biting my tongue, using my team, our team, as a political weapon to try to push their own agenda, political agenda. There are hundreds of thousands of people I'm not trying to get too political, but fuck it, who are pushing this, who don't give a fuck about our franchise, who don't give a fuck about the DMV, who don't give a fuck about Jaden Daniels. All they care is pushing their political agenda. The same people who are pushing this, who are not from the DMV and who are not a part of this fan base, were the same people who were dogging this name, calling us the Deadskins or whatever the fuck. They don't give a fuck about our team, the Redskins legacy, the great legacy that we all hold and cherish, especially a group of our fan base who are in that age group, and much respect to them. They don't care about that. They don't care about Riggins. They don't care about Doug Williams. They don't care about Sammy Theismann. They don't care. They don't care. I care about that, which is why what Josh Harris is doing, meeting in the middle, is beautiful. It's beautiful. We're getting back to sorry, man. You kind of, but no. So when I see people like, granted, of course, if you're within the fan base, Redskins, Commanders fan, whatever, and you're claiming for the team to change the name, okay, obviously, yeah, your input is valued. Everybody's input is valued here in the fan base, whether we disagree or not. We can agree to disagree. But if you're not in the fan base, you don't care about the Commanders, you don't even watch football, I don't want to hear shit from you. I don't want to hear dick from you. Go watch college football. Don't use our team as a political weapon. Pisses me the hell off. And this is why I didn't want to make this video, because I'm like, all right, let me just go chronological order, right? So, okay, so John Keim tweeted this, and he I don't know what the fuck this is. What is this? I don't know what app. Whatever. So Keim said, well, this is Donald Trump's first tweet. The Washington, quote unquote, whatevers, should immediately change their name back to the Washington Redskins football team. Huh. This motherfucker doesn't even watch our team. We were never the Redskins football team. What, are we going to combine the Redskins and the Washington football team that we were only for like 1 year? And you know what? I might be losing subscribers. I know there's some people who like, you know, agree to disagree, but this is my take. I'm gonna lose subscribers. I really don't care. I'm sorry. There is a big claiming for this. Likewise, the Cleveland Indians, one of the 6 original baseball teams with a storied past, our great Indian people. Our great Indian people. If they're so great, then appreciate them. Do something. In massive numbers, want this to happen. Their heritage and prestige is systematically being taken away. Who's taken away from them, though? Who's taking... What the fuck? Who took it away from them? We all know. Those of us who went to history class, times are different now than they were 3 or 4 years ago. Yeah, I agree with that. We are a country of passion and common sense. I don't know. Lately, it hasn't been that much common sense, honestly. I love this country. I do. But lately, there is no common sense. Owners, get it done. Boom. I saw this tweet. I was just like, you know what? I've seen this before. Same old bullshit. I've seen it. I've seen it before. I was like, you know what? I went back to bed. I was taking a nap with my cat. And I went back to bed. I was like, fuck this bullshit. Notification again. John Keim said this. Sorry. Washington has been very clear. It's not changing from the Commanders. The throwbacks did not foreshadow a future change. Second note, I have zero to do with this topic or decision. Thank you. Beautiful. John Keim, as always, very straightforward dude, the best dude here in DMV, you know. Now, this is what made me to freaking go on live, because this is the following tweet. My statement on the Washington Redskins has totally blown up. This is again from Trump, but only in a very positive way. I may put a restriction on them that if they don't change the name back to the original Washington Redskins, see, this is why he made, the reason why he did this is because he knew he fucked up in his first tweet. He put on the Washington Redskins football team and they're probably dogging him. And get the ridiculous moniker Washington Commanders, I won't make a deal for them to build a stadium in Washington. The deal will be much more valuable and the deal will be much more exciting for everyone. Cleveland should go to do the same with the Cleveland Indians. The owner of the Cleveland baseball team, Matt Dolan, who is very political, has lost 3 elections in a row because of that ridiculous name change. What he doesn't understand is that if he changed the name back to the Cleveland Indians, he might actually win an election. Indians are being treated very unfairly. Make Indians great again. Mega. See, now I'm getting in trouble too. I'm just reading. I'm getting. See, I'm gonna go down with this tweet now. What the fuck? No. First of all, it looks like Amiga. Make Indians great again, amigas. First of all, if one thing you got to give him is that he's good with acronyms. Motherfucker, you could come up with something better than that. MIGA? M-I-G-A? Put N-A, Native Americans great again. At least it's close to, MAGA. I'm getting cooked now. I'm getting cooked. This channel's gonna blow up. Please. God. Not like that. I'm just like, So basically, he said this, right? Fuck it. I don't give. I'm just trying to read verbatim and shit. I'm over here dogging myself. Obviously, this is a distraction from what's currently happening in the landscape. This is a distraction. And for those who don't know, I don't want to bring it up here, but there's something that's happening right now that is cooking him. This is to distract. He tried other things already. Rosie O'Donnell saying he's going to fucking denaturalize. He's reaching deep in the bag. It ain't working for him now. This is the first time I've seen him freaking fumble. He fumbled at the 2-yard line. He's fumbling. Clearly a distraction. But I won't make a deal for them to build a stadium in Washington. This to me is an empty threat. An empty threat. And it's also kind of funny and ironic because if you think about it this way, a lot of the people who want to change the name back to the Redskins are also the same people who want the team back in the DC, in RFK, in DC. Because obviously that was where they were, the Redskins at, and that's where the Redskins achieved all those great accomplishments, So it's kind of funny and ironic now. I'm just like, okay, look, I'm gonna give you the name back, but I'm gonna take this away from you so that you don't get your team back in DC where it's supposed to be. It's a tick for tack. It's just honestly, it's just a common theme now. Honestly, this is an empty threat. Both, like it just is, and I feel like what's gonna happen is the first tweet. Especially with his mistake right here, calling it the Washington Redskins football team, which a lot of people are probably cooking him on. Like fucking Barron, but I was like, dude, the fuck, it's the Commanders, boy. And he was like, oh shit, oh my bad. He edited his tweet. He said it himself, has totally blown up, but only in a very positive way. See, I didn't want to make this video. I didn't want to go live. Because I'm just wasting my time. But I know this is going to ruffle. Look, this already has 418 likes by John Kime. The first one has 575 likes. This is like dangling a piece of me in front of a freaking wolf. Like, here, you want it? You want it? Here. And the wolf's going to be like, yeah, motherfucker, give me that. He's going to start howling. All these people right now, let me read some of this, actually. Let me read some of the replies. Check Hernandez. Let's see here. I voted for this. See, that already has 25 supports. My only hope that this pressures DC County to get a vote off immediately. I mean, did they have enough time to look over that? That's what I'm saying. Like, that's a good tweet. This should be the standard to bring the team back to the RFK. Some of these are bot accounts. I bet you some of these aren't even Commanders fans or Redskins fans. He is just forcing DC to get off their ass and get this approved. It was insane to change his name simply because a drug addict died while being arrested. No, fuck that shit, dude. I don't know why I'm reading out loud. Distraction. It looks like it's 50-50. Yeah, the first one's a lot of bots, dude. I agree. This is all the real ones. But honestly, from what I'm seeing, it's mostly like they're just like they're buying it. People are buying it. And it's like why are you guys buying it though? Why? Cuz it's free. Because we can't afford anything else right now. We're going to buy this cuz it's free. It's right in our face. But we can't freaking pay our rent. That we can't buy. We're going to buy this bullshit. Dude, it's 50-50. I'd say probably 60-40. 60-40 going into like freaking people like praising this. Just give me a winner. I don't care if they change the name to the freaking Deadskins. Give me a winner. That's all that matters. That's all that matters to me. A whole generation doesn't know what winning is here. We skipped it. What is like even though they're a part of our family, like a lot of they got their avatars that are like with the Commanders or Redskins gear that shows that they're a part of the fan base, something like that. They're still family. They're still family. They're still family. But you know what? If you don't have any correlation or any input regarding the fan, the team, if you're not a fan, you can fuck right off. Truly. You can fuck right off. I don't care about your opinion. If you're not a fan of this team. If you don't even watch football, fuck off and don't use this team as a political weapon. He's doing this right now as a political weapon. He's rallying it up right now. And people are buying this bullshit, man. Do they not understand? Like, it would take so much to even change it back. Like, it would be like, oh my God, bro. What is wrong with people? Has reality just left the building with some of these people? You know how hard of a hurdle it will be to go back to the actual Redskins? Do you know? You know what's an easy hurdle, though? Meeting in the middle. Meeting in the middle. Hopefully, these new alternate jerseys, I'm pretty sure they're going to go off. Like, the fan base is going to love it, especially when we play against the Cowboys with these jerseys on this year. And hopefully, it could become permanent. I would love that. I would love that. But I just, with this bullshit, like, I don't get people just like, and I don't know, man. I truly don't know, man. There's some people that's just like, there's people who refuse to even say the name Commanders. No, I'm serious. I see people on Twitter. I can't even say Commanders. I gotta say Redskins. As if Commanders is a freaking slur or something like that. I gotta say Redskins. And I get it to a certain degree. If the name means something to you because it happened, the team brought some of the biggest, most memorable moments in your lifetime, I get it. I get it. I truly do. But if you're not, if you have no correlation to this team, then what are you doing in this conversation? Nothing. We got to meet in the middle. We got to meet in the middle. And I feel like the alternate jersey is what Josh Harris is doing. A guy who comes from the Redskins era is a step in the right direction. But this shit right here is smoke. And the fact that people are actually buying it, I'm surprised at this, actually. I didn't look at the replies. I didn't look at the replies. People are buying this. This is giving hope to people that it's going to change. It's not. That's my 2 cents, man. I didn't go off. I almost cooked myself 4 minutes into the video, but we dodged that one. But we'll put the chat back up. Sports and politics, it never does. It never does. And this is a channel who's like, and I'm not trying to bring it to. I said it earlier in the stream. The reason why I made this stream was because this tweet, when he threatened saying that I will block the team from moving to the RFK if they don't change the name back to the Redskins. That's when I was just like, you know what? All right. Let's go live. Because the first one I've seen this tweet before, the first one. We've all seen this tweet before. We've seen it. And nothing happened. Nothing happened. Nothing was going to happen. But this is the first time I've seen this. And even though I see it as an empty threat, like empty, 0 calories in this freaking bread right here. Empty threat. Empty. Could you imagine if he did that too? The people who actually want the name back to the Redskins, like, oh, but why would you change my? Why? We can't go to DC though. Why? That was when the Redskins were actually great though. It's a distraction. It's a distraction. All of this. I'm gonna make a Terry McLaurin video. Fuck this. Just like, I gotta move on from this shit. This is just. I don't even know why I made this video. I can't delete it. It's live. It's probably gonna only get 20 views though. But still, man. I'm gonna call it, y'all. The Urban Goth site. Thank you for watching, Malcolm. Terry McLaurin's going to sign before training camp starts. I'm calling it right now. Terry McLaurin's going to sign. And when he does, that news is going to wash over this news like a tsunami. We need Terry now more than ever. We need Terry now more. This needs to die off. Like this. We need Terry to sign that. See, when Terry does that, that's when I know. That's when I'll be reaffirmed. This is why Terry is the OG. He's the best. Because he's not only going to sign with us, but he's going to wash over this BS fake news. And we're going to move forward with our lives. Let's move forward with our lives, man. Thank you very much, everybody. To all the 2 people, my 2 subscribers. It's all good. I appreciate it. I appreciate the love. I'll probably drop a Terry McLaurin video later on today. There's some important news, but yeah. All right. Thank y'all.